So to begin our flowchart, we have our start. After this, we're going to have a random number generator. This is so that the console generates a number that the user has to guess. After this, we're going to create our variables in our scanner. Once this has been done, the console is going to ask the user to enter a number between 1 and 1000. So if the user is correct, it outputs it to the user that they guessed the number correctly. After this, it outputs the correct number guessed. And after this, the attempts it took the user to successfully guess the number is output here, and then the program would stop. But if the user is to answer wrong, if the user answers incorrectly, there will be an output that will tell the user if the number needs to be lower or if the number needs to be higher. After this, the first output asks the user to enter number 1 through 1000 will loop again until the answer is correct and for the program to stop. Okay, now into our program. What we need to do is we need to create a random number generator. Line 9 through 10 create the program's random number. After this, we need to create our variables in our scanner. So we have created the variable uGuess, and we also created the variable uAttempts. And what these stand for is this is the user's guess, and this is the user attempts. After this, we've created the scanner, and then we've created another variable called guess. After this, line 19 through 21 allows line 24 to loop until the answer is correct. We're using Boolean, so we can use while, and this is the loop of the question. So this is what's going to allow this system.outprint to loop if the question is answered incorrectly. Line 19 through 21, we have Boolean, and then we're losing the while loop. This is for our wrong. So if the user answers the question incorrectly, it'll display if the number needs to be higher, or it'll display if the number needs to be lower, which we have both right here. After this, the console will output that the user has guessed the number correctly, and the console will then also output that the correct number is uGuess, which is a variable, and which is the number that they have successfully entered and had guessed correctly. And after this, we'll get another output that says it took uAttempts to find the correct number, which is the amount of attempts it took to find the correct number. So if we go ahead and run our program, what's going to happen is the console is going to ask us to please enter a number between 1 and 1000. So I'm going to go ahead and split it between 500. It's going to go 500. It says higher, so what we're going to do is do 700 higher, 900 lower, so 850 lower, 800 higher, 825 lower, 820. Let's see, 821, 823. Alright, so the correct number is 823, and the console is telling us it took 9 attempts to find the correct number. So if we go ahead and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it took us 9 tries, and that is the completion of our program.